Hey guys, postmodern Czechoslovakia War Factor here. Before we get into the video, I'm not having any music in the background because I don't feel like playing a whole bunch of new music you haven't heard before and having it in the background. But something I like doing if there's a video without music, I recommend it, is having music on in the background. I'll pause right now. I'll even link this playlist at the top of the description. So, really good music. Really great channel too. But if you comment they might only understand if you comment Japanese, just so you know. But yeah, cool. And enjoy the video. Thanks. Alright guys, postmodern Czechoslovakian War Factor here. I'm just going through some things here. I'm going through this conversation on Discord. Somebody else went through a guy named Tristan Foss on YouTube. He's done some live streams. He's a smaller channel, but I'll go recommend it. I was talking to him about some stuff that was concerning me about commenters and stuff. Specifically some things with StickMaster500, but also some other things commenter community I had some concerns about, and I was originally thinking making a video myself, but the concerns ended up they've gone away because I feel like StickMaster500's being more of a chill homie now. So anyways, let's just get into it. I don't want to belabor and go over the whole main conversation. But basically, I ended up talking first about, I was kind of concerned about things like Justin Y, see there, one comment, and then on the same video, leave another comment. I was concerned about like how YouTube's been clamping down, that they do more shadow banning, and Justin Y got shadow banned, which is a bummer. And I talk about how I'm personally not a big fan of like the double comments and stuff. I think I mentioned that, but how I don't really think it's spam necessarily, and sort of have our disagreements, I think, of things. But yeah, it's like, yeah, but it's not really necessarily spam per se. But YouTube could take it as spam. But I think that's the main thing. But what I really want to get at, the main thing was that it was on StickMaster500, and basically, I had some accusations, just concerns. I seemed like he was acting like kind of a hypocrite was sort of the idea. So basically right here, you have this from StickMaster500, talks about like sort of feeling a little insulted. This, not because he makes a lot of comments in the comment section a lot, but rather he has over 150k subs just by making the comments and nothing else and all that. And I mean, I think he has some fair points and stuff. And yeah, you could argue that sometimes Justin Y's comments aren't the greatest. I think other times it is. It just depends. So, I mean, most of the time on my own videos, he's made comments that are pretty relatable to the video and give me the impression that he's watched my videos all the way through that he's commented on. But, I mean, I could see the impressions other people would get, but, I mean... Anyways, though, but that's not itself that got me. So basically, like, he commented that, and I don't deserve subs. It was on his video about Justin Y having 150,000 subscribers. Response like, what about the 15k subs he got? And I mean, sort of admits, and well, he's sort of like, well, probably, but probably not, and stuff. And I think he got fair points about people making videos deserving more. I mean, but at the same time, ultimately, with neither StickMaster nor Justin Y, this was before StickMaster500 made videos, it was like one of those things where it's like people choose to sub to them whatever reason and all that. And, I mean, yeah. And it's like, I could, like, respect how StickMaster, like, watches things before he comments, and, like, sometimes on one end you could look at it and be like, Justin, why are you also like these comments that you don't watch? But at the same time, it's like, I'm happy that he only does it for like 1 to 3 hours. That way he possibly has a life, But anyways, wanted to get dope. But what bothered me was that StickMaster had this video, and it was about Christmas in Potoroo, and Justin Y commented about that. And it was like, oh no. And the thing is that even though it's not like, oh, that's rocket science right there, you have all these other people on the same video, and, nothing wrong with them commenting, and nothing wrong with them necessarily even getting hearted, but just like, they're commenting, and it doesn't really feel like that much more effort than Justin Y's for the most part. I mean, none of it really feels like rocket science, to be honest. But yet, it's like not just simply doesn't get hard. It's like, oh no, it's like it's a bad thing, you know. And then I was like, why? This seems like so like rude. Like, why the preferential treatment towards these other people? And I'm glad they didn't heart this, but I was like, oh my, you know. People like, oh, that's but the thing is like that really wasn't that much. Like, it was related to the video. You know, sure, you know, I'm not gonna say Potteroo is like the most amazing, but I don't feel like those ones were most amazing either, you know. Anyways, but and I just made another point that appear. It's like, oh, you know, it's like how many like views like StickMaster's likes videos get, and how he only has that playlist and other saved playlists. It's like, but you look at Justin Wise, helps out and stuff with getting views. And it could be one of those things, could be acting like, well, wait, you know, postmodern. It's like, what's that? It's like, he doesn't have to necessarily go and, like, shout people out. It's like, you know, that'd be fair. I think, though, it's also nice when, like, larger people do help out. I mean, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool that Justin Wire's done that a lot, because it's like, I want to go do that. But I also want to make this in part because Tristan Foss, like, he was doing a talk about this, and I was thinking, and you'll see why, I told other people that I decided not to make a video about this, and I completely forgot Tristan Foss, and I realized he did a live stream about this a couple weeks ago. I was like, could have warned him. I feel like he's been taking over new leaf. Like, here you have StickMaster500 hearting adjusted wide comments, you know, and I mean, and he made a pretty epic 25,000 sub video that is StickMaster500, and also StickMaster500 is, he's deciding his heart helping out, shout out other people. So yeah, and that's a little comment I left saying I appreciate him doing that. So yeah, just wanted to make that. So and I feel like people have been like, I feel bad because I mean, say right here, Tristan Foss. It's like I personally don't think it was right of me to go and with almost 600 subs to like get away without anything of this Himalayan 150. So I mean, for all this flack or whatnot, you guys feel free to like unsub for me you want to, or dislike this video, or you could like it. But basically, I just want to say that like Tristan Foss also had this live stream we recently watched, like after that, or like before that, was like on his unpopular opinions and stuff. He does these different streams, and it's like, it's kind of weird. It's like people started disliking it simply because he didn't agree with vegans or something like that, and he had problems with vegans, and it's like, it's like, me personally, I understand sort of where he's coming from, but I sort of understand where vegans are coming from, but I think vegans can go crazy sometimes, but I don't think they're necessarily crazy. I think some people do it mean be healthy. I just don't understand the point of, like, you know, anyways, I'm not going to get into that. That's not the point of this video. If you want to hear my thoughts on it, I don't really care. I can tell whatever, you know. It's like, you can, like, dislike till the cows come home, and I'll talk about that. But basically, just want to say, it's like, I think, yeah, somebody was spamming dislikes when I was talking about the StickMaster500 thing, or he was like gathering a bunch of people. And I don't think Tristan Foss doesn't deserve the hate, and I should have communicated Tristan Foss beforehand. I had time. I don't know why. I can make excuses, but they're all bad, and I was irresponsible in not communicating with him earlier. And I also think that StickMaster500, I'm pretty chill with him now, so yeah. So no. So it seems like that things are going better, at least in that part of the commenting community, and I hope Tristan Foss doing well. And yeah, I hope this video just helps them out both, I guess. Thanks guys for listening. Alright guys, postmodern Czechoslovakian War Factory signing out. See ya. Bye bye.